Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna get right into this because I'm doing this vlog today because I told a bunch of people that I would. First of all, my vlog is sponsored by, see my shirt? This is my Gas Monkey shirt. You know, it's a gas, I got this from somebody. It's the Gas Monkey because I pump gas. You remember, don't ever forget that. I pump gas. But, so there's been a lot of people that were kind of been sticking their neck out for me in the community that really didn't like me, but they're giving me the benefit of the doubt on everything that's been going on. And I guess there was some argument about where I am. And so I'll clarify that. And the vlog is for y'all. And I'll try to transition to some other things if I have time. I'm up in the North Georgia mountains right now. Up in Ellijay, Georgia. And so I was there for a second, and I've been in Kentucky, I've been in Tennessee, I've been in Ohio. I mean, anybody that knows me knows that I will get in my car and I'll drive. If people say come hang out, and I will. So, but I guess there was a vlog on someone else's channel, and I haven't really watched their channel in about 2.5 weeks. So I listened to some other people's channels, like I look at Kaylee's channel, and that's mainly who I see, because a lot of other people don't want me around. But I wasn't in North Carolina. I haven't been in North Carolina I haven't been in Jacksonville since the 3rd of May. Okay, I left Jacksonville on the 23rd of April, and then I came back for some stuff on the 1st, and then I left. And then I was in Asheville for a while, but I haven't been in Jacksonville now almost a month. So no, that's the short answer. I was not there. I have not been there. I wasn't there yesterday. I'm pretty sure, because I listened to that clip, and I'm pretty sure I know who it is. And it's really not that big a deal. But at the end of the day, I don't really care. So I got the sun behind me, so I apologize if this isn't, the visual isn't very good. But I guess a couple of things that I want to address. And people were asking me about people that mod for her, and some of the people that are still in our community. And I said, I don't have any beef with any of those people. They're good people. They just, how can I go in on people? I was the lead flying monkey for so long, for so long. I get it. If you like her and you want her to be okay, that's okay. You can keep doing that. I think it's pretty safe to say that most everything that she's been going in on me about, the popular belief is that they've heard it all before, and I don't believe it. So it is what it is. But I don't really watch anymore. Why don't I watch anymore? What makes it different this time? What makes it different? Well, see if I can tell this I'm going to be cryptic enough, but get us some information without putting too much of my business out, because at the end of the day, I never wanted my business out there. That was the main thing. I don't want my business out there. But you're in a certain situation, you cycle back and forth a lot of times, and the people that were really in our corner all the other times just aren't there anymore. Or they've come to me and they've said, look, you can't do this anymore, Sean. You can't do it. We know you can't do it, and we're not going to be there for you if you do it. So there was that. So there's about 3 or 4 people that I talk to almost every day, and a couple of them weren't particularly friends of mine, but they wanted to know. And I've said to people, my DMs are always open. Just DM me, and I will tell you the truth, or I will tell you my truth, and you can take it to whoever. And they're either going to believe it or they're not. I digress a little bit by saying I still enjoy the narratives. I still enjoy what people think is going on. And that's still pretty hilarious to me. It always has been. I still think, as far as YouTube goes, if you're trying to build a channel and you think you have a channel in our community that's anything other than drama, that it's obvious to people that you're trying too hard and trying to live vicariously through something that doesn't exist. Nobody needs to know all your personal shit. Nobody needs for you to explain who you are and what you're all about and blah, 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 and define this and define that. Nobody gives a shit. They care about drama. That's what they care about on this channel. And if you try to have a nice little friendly channel, people will fuck with you and fuck with you and fuck with you until you fire back, and then you're in the drama, and that's it. Your personal life is your personal life. Your sex life is your sex life. Your friend's life is your friend's life. Nobody cares. Stop trying so hard. Stop trying so hard. It's so obvious. If you fuck with somebody, you fuck with somebody. Then you fuck with them, DM them, talk to them. You know, all this on panels and trying to explain this and that is so blatantly obvious. I'm gonna pull off here, and because it's getting, the traffic's kind of heavy, and I'm gonna try to make my point here. So in my situation, what's different, Sean? Why should we believe you, and why is things different? All right, so I said that there's 3 or 4 people that I talk to, and they know who they are, and I talk to them every day, and I thank you guys. But then there's always that one person that you've always known, that's been with you, and every time that this cycle happens, this person is always there just to make sure that you're okay. They just want you to be okay. And this, this certain situation, they try to explain their life to you a little bit, and you're just being friends with one another. And they say, you realize, something, and then something kind of clicks, and when there's a change. Here's my gas monkey shirt, a gas monkey. So, everybody is in a relationship, in a marriage or in a relationship, and everybody keeps trying to define what for better or for worse is, for what richer or poor is and all that. And shit happens. First you're 20, then you're 30, then you're 40, and you evolve. And with your partner, you're supposed to evolve with them. You're supposed to keep doing the shit work and evolve. But maybe somewhere along the line, somebody fucks up, and they fuck up pretty bad. And one thing, be clear. Let's be clear on this. If that happens, what you have in your relationship or what you had before is gone. It's never going to be back. The love is never going to be the same. Okay? No matter what you say, you can go to therapy, you can try to forgive, and you can forgive, and you can do all the things you got to do and live your life the right way, but the love that you have for that person is no more. And then you can sit around and say, this is the way my life is going to be, and look at everything that we've accomplished together and this and that, when the bottom line is, I don't love that person anymore, right? That's just the bottom line. And sooner or later, you run into somebody that you want to be with, or you want to mess with, and they're doing things for you that you don't even know they're doing. And they're doing that as a friend, and regardless of where that relationship goes, what it teaches you in life ultimately is you shouldn't have to settle. It doesn't matter what you had or what you did or how you raised the kids or where you live and what you're doing now. You don't have to settle. You deserve to have the best life that you have or that you can have with the person that you want to be with. And you never know when that person's going to come into your life. I'll digress back to when everything was happening. She said in a vlog, about the second or third day, she said, why do I want to be a wife to somebody, and why do I want to keep trying and do obligatory wife things with somebody that I don't love anymore? That was kind of it for me. And I was talking with somebody that was trying to make sure I was okay during that whole time. Okay. And they were like, and I was like, I that's it. And I'm not hanging on anymore. If you want to move on with your life with someone that doesn't understand that you want to move on, just look them straight in the eye and say, I don't love you anymore. I don't love you anymore. And if you really want to fuck them up, you say, and I love somebody else. But regardless if that happens, that's the difference. When she said that, all that other bullshit that's been going on, wasn't necessary. I was gone. I was out. Why do you want to hang on with somebody that doesn't love you? And it doesn't even matter if they don't believe that or not. You have to let them go, do what they have to do. Because see, you fucked up, or they fucked up. And then what ends up happening is you're no longer doing that shit work together with one another. And then you start going like this, you start going like that. Next thing you know, you have like separate bank accounts, and then maybe they find something else, and then maybe you're doing something, but you they think they caught you, but you just tell them no and they let it go. And then after a while, you just don't care. You don't care. But at the same time, you're like, well, this is how my life is. And, I did say I do, or I did say for richer, for poor, for better, for worse. And then somebody comes along. And I'm not saying you get with this person or you want to be with this person, but they make you understand that you don't have to settle. You don't have to settle. I say, I've been through what you've been through, and here's my story. And, why don't you try this? Why don't you, instead of watching her, why don't you watch me? Instead of messing with her, why don't you mess with me? Instead of doing this, why don't you go mess with your, play with your grandson? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I just want you to be okay. And that's kind of it in a nutshell. That's been the difference for me, and that's been the difference for why I don't think this is it's not gonna change. It's not my view is not gonna change. My home is where it is now, and it's not in the state of North Carolina. It's not in the state of Georgia. And temporarily, and I think it's just temporarily going to be where I am now. But I wanted to put that out there for everybody because, number one, there's people out there that really, they hang out with a lot of people that still don't like me. And, whatever opinion there is of me, it's fair. I accept whatever opinion there is because I deserve it. I deserve it for some of the stuff I said that I did. The second thing is that you learn sometime in your life that just because you loved somebody at this time frame and you've done all this stuff, that if you fell out of love with them, then it's okay to move on. It is. Pass that kidney stone, get through whatever it is that you have to do and move on. Because if you really love yourself and learn to love yourself, you want yourself to be happy and you want them to be happy. And, for whatever reason, they did whatever they did because they weren't happy and they weren't fulfilled. Third thing I think is that keep your personal shit off of here as much as you can. Like here I am, the pot calling the pot calling the kettle black, but I'm here because some of y'all asked me to please do a vlog so that all the argue can start. I'm not in North Carolina. And it's always going to be, well, how do I say this? I should just stop here, but so that's the answer. You move on and realize, when you really realize that it's gone, it's over. And you've been telling each other that. You've been saying, look, it's over. What are we doing? What are we doing here? There are no free passes, it is, whatever was happened. I don't even talk to you about my life anymore. Hindsight is 20/20. I know what you're out there doing, and it's okay. Go out and be happy. That's all it is. Just go out and be happy. And I'm going to try to be happy. And there's someone that's helping me try to be happy. And I want to try to, explore that type of stuff. It's just, it is what it is. And I'm not going back. I hope that answers the questions that are out there. It's okay. It's going to be okay. I'm in a really good spot. There's something out there that's really taking care of me right now. They know who they are. And it's really not for this. This all you get. And anyway, so it is what it is. Hopefully that answered the question. I tried to keep it as short as I could, but I don't know. 14 minutes. This is Sean. Enjoy what this weekend's about, and honor what this weekend's about. That's where I'm going to refocus. I'm going to go spend Memorial Day with my father. He's a Vietnam veteran, and we're going to do some things together. And I'm going to see my daughter, and then I'm going to go back up to where I live, and there's some opportunities out there that I'm going to pursue. So that's it. And this is Sean. Y'all have a good one. And not in North Carolina. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. Ain't going to be me. Peace out.